Hey, it's Samantha, and you're watching The Samantha Sato Show on Palm Beach Radio, the place to be for creating a life more bright, balanced, and beautiful. Now, if you have the luxury of working from home, but you can't seem to get motivated lately, this episode is for you. Today's topic sparked from a question I received from Layla, and she writes, "Hi Samantha, I just recently moved to a position with my company and was given the opportunity to work remotely from home. At first, I was thrilled by this idea, but now, after a couple of months, I am finding it more difficult to stay motivated. There seems to be times throughout my day where I go off task and get pulled into personal projects so easily. I know this is just me procrastinating, but I don't know how to stay focused. Thanks." Layla, thank you so much for writing to me, and I want you to know you are so not alone in this dilemma. In fact, this is a conversation I have all the time with other people. We have all been there, trust me. Well, there is so much to talk about. I want to focus on 4 key practices that can change how you're working and how you feel about it. You will instantly feel more purposeful and clear-headed, and that excitement for what you're doing is going to come flooding back to you. These strategies will give you the best chance for tearing down any creative roadblocks. Here's what they are. If you want motivation while sitting on your couch, on your laptop, or in your pajamas, then you're not going to find it. Number 1, resist the urge to stay in your pajamas. This is a huge mistake so many people make without even realizing it. I had to really work at giving up this particular habit because I usually work out first thing in the morning. Now, what I used to do was keep my workout clothes on for the rest of the day and then end up sitting at my desk and doing my work. Dressing for success was a topic that I actually brought up last week when I had Christine Pector on the show. It may be easier to understand when we think of it like this. When we put on an outfit of any kind, it is really common to adopt the feelings and the characteristics associated with that outfit. There has been a ton of research on this. Whether you are consciously aware of it or not, clothing has a symbolic meaning for us. So whether you decide to wear workout clothes or professional work attire, we're giving permission to our brain to behave in ways that are consistent with this. Make a point of getting dressed every day, just as if you were going to the office. Your clothing could be the factor that actually boosts your productivity and motivation. Number 2, start or upgrade your regular routine. Sure, the best part about working from home is that you can just drag yourself out of bed and start working whenever you want. But there is something to be said about getting yourself in the right frame of mind by following the same routine you would as if you were going into an office. Now, getting dressed as if you were headed to the office is, mostly physical, but the rest of the part is all emotional. Following a normal routine is a mental reminder that it's time to work and separates your time from being at home from feeling like it's your downtime. So if you have a tendency to, rush into projects first thing in the morning and later ending up feeling confused or overwhelmed and organized, you may want to go and watch my previous episode called Creating a Morning Routine for a Successful Day. This will help you set up a healthy routine that doesn't take a lot of time but holds enormous benefits. Moving forward, here's what else you gotta do. Number 3, take breaks to increase productivity. Yes, that even means naps. So, have you guys ever heard the term caffeine nap? This is a technique that I can vouch for. If you didn't get a lot of sleep last night, grab a quick midday nap just after a cup of coffee. Scientists in the UK have found that you only need a cup of coffee and 15 minutes of sleep to feel amazingly refreshed. So, right before you shut your eyes, just down a cup of coffee. The caffeine needs time to go through your gastrointestinal tract, giving you plenty of time before it kicks in. So, close your eyes, but only for 15 minutes. Anything longer will start to affect your brain's prefrontal cortex, which actually affects the judgment. So if you don't feel like taking a nap, go for a walk instead. I do this just about every day, and it totally re-energizes me and allows me to catch up on making personal phone calls, which actually leads me to number 4. Make time for people outside of work. Working from home means fewer distractions, but it also means more isolation. Even for introverts, being alone day in and day out can take an emotional toll. To make sure that you stay motivated and productive, build regular in-person networking into your weekly schedule. Whether it's attending formal networking groups, taking a friend out for coffee, or even sharing a workspace with a fellow at-home worker, make sure you take the steps to maintain regular human connection. Or else you might end up getting a little weird, and we don't want that. There you guys go. Hopefully these motivational tips have helped you, and you'll be able to work from home with more ease, clarity, and productivity. Let me know which one of these was your favorite, and if you have a secret strategy that you'd like to share, I would love to hear it. Leave a comment below or head over to my website, samanthasato.com, for more things related to travel, fashion, and wellness. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week right here on Palm Beach Radio.